In the year of 1848, rumors spread that the man in California found gold. After the president announced that those rumors were true, 300,000 people moved from east to west to find the gold. Some of them succeeded, some of them didn't, but those who did it, they made a generational wealth, so their kids' would always remember the name of a granddaddy who was a legend. Tiffany, Levi's, Wells Fargo, currently $1.9 trillion assets under management. All of those companies were founded during the gold rush, and they decided to not rely on luck, but to build the business off the back of needs of the gold rush. They turned problems into profits. Back then, gold miners had to have a whole variety of different equipment and tools: shovels, maps, tannets, picks, whatever. Now, to be able to tap into the life-changing opportunities, everything you need to have is the phone and the access to the internet. You should definitely study past to define the future, once Confucius famously said. Dot-coms made the same trajectory. Only bold, fast, and risk-tolerant were able to survive after the massive bubble burst. Then we have AI. It took less than 90 days for ChatGPT to reach 100 million daily active users. For instance, Instagram, to be able to hit 100 mil active users mark, crossed the path for over 3 years to do the same numbers. Now, in crypto, we have more than 100 million active daily wallets. We have ETFs on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, already approved. We are fucking early. There is still a room for shots, but competition gets bigger and bigger each day. I did 1,000 plus calls with Web3 founders, and you know what? Guesswork, figuring out everything themselves, making some random shots, repeating after others is such a commonality. But then, all of a sudden, turns out that their 100xer actions are being genuinely overlooked. The way how we at Cryptorsy approach business growth is we are putting the product on the fastest multiplying vehicles, such as the attribution models, Web3 marketing funnels, referral programs, the biggest private KOL syndicate in the Web3, and then the community building, creating demand for your digital assets, and then essentially unlocking the massive flow of the users in your product. And then, guess what? You are becoming the rockstar. This is by far the best way to tap into this digital gold rush. At Cryptorsy, we have made this throughout the hundreds of launches, and then we figured out what works, what doesn't. Why? Because we made so many mistakes, and we have the ultimate books of the mistakes in the Web3. So the value prop for you is we help you to avoid that, because we spend the millions of dollars in the Web3 to make a huge performances for the biggest companies in crypto, aka digital gold rush. This Web3 growth machine that we have built at Cryptorsy is quite massive. 600 of private KOLs in our syndicate, 150 VCs, angel investors, 3K plus project in the ecosystem, and the cumulative market cap of the clients we are working with is $7.2 billion, which is fucking huge. The concept of studio has always been around multiplying our portfolio companies. It is a share economy, right? To be able to do that, we share with you all that we have in stock: bundles, network, the methodologies, the whole variety of a different partnership flow, and just the power of trust that we are enhancing your project with. Isn't it a real banger? Regardless of how big you are, either you're just getting started and getting up from the ground, or you are the big, sustainable, established company with hundreds of users, thousands of millions of a TVL, and hundreds of millions of a market cap. I'm sure about one thing, that with us, it's gonna be easier to crack the code and to reach the final destination of your point B than you would have been doing this alone. We believe at Cryptorsy that the Web3 is the biggest thing that ever happened to humanity. That's why we are at Cryptorsy helping genuine businesses to become a new rock stars and serve humanity with high integrity products. I'll see you guys at the top.